Hello friend, Jim here with JV's Big Adventure, coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. And today we're actually in central Ajijic, and we are with Chris. Chris actually is the owner of Stroll, and
Hello.
They have everything when it comes to bicycles and electronic bicycles and all kinds of different bicycles. So Chris, why don't you go ahead and share with us a little bit about your business, how long you've been here, and how you come about, and some information would be important for our viewers.
Sure thing. Well, we've been open for almost 2 years now. A month from now is going to be 2 years. We started out with just the idea of bringing people the experience of riding e-bikes. Well, that did well for the first months, and then we started doing some rentals. We started doing just regular rental bikes, and some regular bikes as well. Now we have a full-on shop, which is electric and non-electric, and also we do regular sales on e-bikes, regular bikes, and consignments as well. So it's just a combination of bikes and e-bikes, but we specialize more on regular bikes.
Okay.
I mean on electric bikes. I'm sorry.
Now, why is it electric bikes are so popular here in Lake Chapala?
Well, first of all, traffic. Second of all, you get the freedom of going places that a car can't reach, and faster, cleaner. Also, that's a big plus. Clean energy. These will pretty much charge for the amount of money that you'll spend on charging a phone. A little bit more, but it's no more than probably 20-30 pesos added to your home bill a month. Also, we can accessorize it with front basket, back basket, so you can carry all your daily needs. And it's just such a fun and fine way to get to know the town and get to do your daily activities without using your car and having to be stuck in traffic. So.
Okay. And for our viewers, what would you say the percentage of individuals are that actually get these bikes, being expats as compared to just locals here in town?
We got some locals. Definitely, we got some locals on expats. There's definitely a big number. I would say 80 to 20, 70 to 30. There is some locals that are switching also to that new mobility. They either want it for recreational use or daily use, like everybody else does. So it just depends on what they're looking for, on their needs on transportation. And if you can see, we have a wide range of fat tire, non-fat tire, cruisers, cargos, mountain bikes. So I mean, it's everything. We have pretty much whatever you're looking for. We can put it into a bike.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to show you some of the bikes so you get an idea of what it is we're talking about. I've not really seen many of electric bikes in the States.
Okay.
Kind of like really saw those when we got here and started realizing that folks were actually riding around on electric bikes.
Exactly.
So why don't you share with us a little about the electric bike and where you have those, and kind of talk a little bit about why electric bike is a good decision in regards to coming and getting around, if that's what you'd rather have?
Okay, so
are these electric bikes
like
here?
I said, first of all, traffic, no? Second of all, it's just something kind of like a, kind of reminding you what you used to do 20, 15 years, 10 years ago. I mean, for a time, even me, I didn't ride a bike for 10 years, and having these babies around, it just, brings back that memory and in an easy way, You can do exercise on these, regardless of what some people say out there. That might be with an electric bike you won't do any exercise. Well, that's definitely not true. You can do both at the same time. You can do exercise and you can ride them comfortably without sweating a drop. Okay. Or dropping a sweat. Sorry.
On a charge, how far can the bikes actually go?
Okay, electric only. That means if you press this throttle and without pedaling, you can go 25 to 30 miles.
Wow.
On one charge.
25 to 30 miles. As I said, we're downtown.
We're downtown, so the noise is inevitable. So 25 to 30 miles on one charge. That is just electric. If you pedal it, however, you can get more than that. You can get 40 to 50 miles if you only use that assistance on steep hills or when you get tired or so. Okay? But if you're in a need for speed and then you're using that motor constantly and you want to get places fast, and you'll drain the battery a lot faster. So there's different capabilities or capacities on the battery. There's different sizes of motors. This, for example, is 500 watt, which is a mid-size motor with a 48 volt battery. It's a lot more powerful than the base one that we have, and it holds a lot more charge than the 36 volt. This is a cruiser. Like I said, it's a really comfortable bike. It's got a high support here, so it's not for everybody. You gotta be able to get through that place.
Right.
But you'll sit on it comfortable. You don't have to bend forward. This is one of our most popular and most selling bikes out there. So it's got 6 gears, 5 speeds on the motor, a little bit of a fat tire. It's got a 3.0 tire, which is bigger than most. Or the fattest tire is 4 inches, either 20 or 26 inches, or 26 3-inch, which it makes it a lot lighter. It's an aluminum frame, and brakes. These are electric brakes, so they cut off the motor, just for safety measurements. And what else can I say?
Now to rent something like this, how much is it for our viewers to rent?
Okay, the rent is 550 pesos a day, and 150 pesos an hour. So we're talking about 24-hour full day. Or
$25.
Yeah, so it's definitely worth it if you want to get to know the town. It's definitely worth it for a day. But you get to know, you get to keep it for 24 hours. No gas to it, no insurance, no nada. So 550 pesos, which I think is a great deal to get to know the town in a couple of days or a day.
Right.
And this definitely will get you that power to do that. Okay?
And you could possibly, if it's a spouse, if it's a couple, they both could get one. And
yeah, absolutely.
You said 25 to 30 miles?
25 to 30 miles.
25 to 30 miles.
It'll give you a nice range. And we have a nice variety of vehicles that you can rent, including fat tires, non-fat tires.
Why don't you show us some of those that you're talking about, some of the other bikes?
Okay, so I have one over here on rent. I'm sorry about the mess here. So I have the Santa Monica, which is our most popular model. This is for rent. The fat tires are for rent through the mountain bikes. Also I have a couple of them also for rent, and then just regular bikes overall. Nice white tire as well. 6 to 7 gears. Not much to it, but they're really nice and comfortable ride.
And what's the price range in regards to the electric bikes? What's the price range if somebody could actually buy an electric bike for?
Okay, so depending on the motor and the battery, they can go anywhere from the low 20s to the high 30s.
30,000, 20 to 30,000 pesos.
20 to 30,000 pesos. It includes a full year warranty. We've been here, like I said, for more than 2 years. We haven't had a problem. I guess people can read old reviews. I can ask around. So a full year warranty includes first maintenance free, and some discount, extra discount when you purchase one of our bikes on accessories.
Okay.
And you can always stop by for adjustments and air and whatever it's needed, and that's also included on the fee. So it's something that we want to do, and we want to create a relationship where we just don't sell the bikes. We create a relationship with the customer.
Oh, that's very good.
They're always stopping by. They park this tricycle in here just because they're running through the bank. So, but we're actually, we have a really nice service department.
Yes, I see that. It's a good service department.
Yeah, we're actually expanding it in a way for because we got a whole lot of bikes. But again, we carry some consignments as well. If you're not looking for something on that high of a price, we carry some consignments as well. They come with all our guarantee, so you'll you'll be sure that that bike it's up and running for a bit. Okay.
Now notice that you've also got the trikes here. Honey, why don't you come closer and show the trikes?
So these tricycles are actually about to become a fat tire tricycle. I'll show you that in a minute.
Okay.
But we actually sell them without the electric assistance. These we convert them ourselves to electric.
Okay.
You know, it depends on the style. It depends on the size. You can do it in a fat tire, or you can just grab one like this without the electric assistance, or have one with the electric assistance. Of course, you know, the more upgrades that you do,
you can hear him.
The more upgrades that you do, you know, the price goes up. But it's definitely worth the investment because of the the things that you can carry on top of it. And these are 100% safer to ride on the bike path. You know, just as long as it has pedals and they don't go, more than 30 miles per hour. So
Okay.
that's also, we can put whatever motor you want, 500, 750, 1,000 watt. Just, you pick. And let me show you what the final product is like. So we convert them into something like this. Fat tire tricycles. We put a battery, a back battery on it. The fat tire in the front as well. This is one of our final products. This is one of our final products. It carries also a motor in the front, motor in the mid-drive, on the middle, and so it carries 2 batteries. So that's at the request of the client. So it's actually a big monster. And then we have something on the back too that's looking to a smaller tire. But again, your imagination is pretty much endless on whatever we can put on these.
So what does something like this go for?
Okay, so with the mid-drive and a regular fat tires, you're looking at anywhere from 40 to 45,000, depending on how fast you want the motor to be, and if you want the fat tires or not, or if you want some other things added to it. The displays also play a big role in it. You can do a color display with USB ports. You can charge your phone or have a nice battery plug into it. I mean, like I said, possibilities are endless. Just imagination. You can put whatever you want in it. I mean, we have some customers put a lid on it so they can carry their beds, or a little nice base with some cushioning in it, so they can sit on other people in it, and they have the capability to do that. Also, if you compare the price for one of these, and if you Google them up, or you look them up on Amazon, they're usually right around $28.99 to $3,200 for something with less power than this, and less capabilities. So it definitely is a nice price for a trike that we build ourselves. I mean, we guarantee it the whole way.
Okay. Tell us about your service department here.
Okay, we have a little restructuring on the service department. We were just been so slammed, but we do anything from just quick services, the express services, the medium services, and the premium services. Okay, so that is what we do the most.
Yeah.
The services and the oil, the lubing and stuff. And then we do just, patching, tire patches, and just brake adjustments, gear adjustments, anywhere from that to the most complex one that involves changing the internal gears of a motor. Luckily, we haven't done it on any of our parts. We've had other people that bring their bikes to do that. Bearings, internal bearings on that, internal gearing, replacing batteries, motors, testing what's wrong on them. Pretty much what goes wrong. The most thing that goes wrong on an electric bike, what they use is pretty much the throttle. So that's a quick fix. It just got some magnets in it, or these sensors for the brake. But motors and batteries, you don't have to change a whole lot. They can last up to 4 years, 5 years with the good use and good maintenance.
Okay.
You know, doing the full cycles. But we have everything, all the tools available. We service suspension, we service, you know, whatever you call it. We got all the parts and equipment. We got digital equipment so we can test the motors and, you know, we can test the batteries, how much life they got in them. So we definitely do recommend people when they bring their bikes, we do a checkup and we recommend people what to do next is to prevent a big expense, you know. It's kind of like a maintenance wise, just like if you take your car to a dealership, you know, it's like a regular multi-point inspection.
Okay.
So that's what pretty much we do here. I'm sorry, there's a mess, but
That's right. You're busy here, so we appreciate you taking the time with us and sharing this with us.
No problem.
Tell us about the regular bikes you got. What kind of price range are the?
Okay, so the regular bikes are actually 50 pesos an hour, 200 pesos a day for a regular one. The fat tires are 75 pesos an hour, 300 pesos a day for the mountain bikes. But on those, again, it's 24-hour cycle. Those are regular Schwints. You know, they carry some good brands on our you know, rentals. We want to make sure you get to your final destination on time. There's some Schwints in there. There's some mountain Schwints as well. Fat tires, we carry some Schwints as well. So those are good. You know, just if you want to just relax and have a recreational Sunday or a Saturday and not having to deal with traffic. So that's a great option to get to know the town.
Right.
We lend you a lock, and there's a lot of places where you can go where they have a bike rack. So right in front of the Tianguis, right in front of the Torito, at Walmart, at the bank here, farther down the road, if you go down Colon. So there's multiple places that are becoming bike friendly. Restaurants. So we just an extra point, we haven't had no out of the ordinary situations where something gets stolen or anything. So it's a pretty safe environment. And also this bike path right here, it's really safe. It's really nice to ride. There's no potholes or nothing, and pretty much you get a flat way all the way to Chapala, just except for 2 hills that are not that steep. But other than that, you can get to your destination without having to cross the sweat. So.
Fantastic. Well, let's share with our viewers, because there are other folks in town that have bike shops, but and being that we've been here for a few months now, I've actually seen some of the other bike shops, but they're quite a bit smaller, and so. Why would somebody want to make sure they come to Stroll downtown Ajijic versus one of the other bike shops?
We actually, some of these fellows, we work together. We actually do things together. We, like I said at the beginning, we specialize on electric bikes. It's not the same thing to change a tire on an electric bike that you would do on a regular bike. It has a lot more friction, a lot more cables, and if you're not familiar with it, or have seen it or have experimented it, you might just be out of your luck and then spend more than you would. It's like 30 peso patch, 50 peso patch. It'll cost you, 7,000 to 10,000 pesos. For something that they're not that familiar at. We really do take pride on our equipment. We spend a lot on our equipment, on digital computers to check on everything that's going on inside the electric bike. We actually, this is a case that I want to talk about because we've even the bike wasn't bought here, but we worked along with the client to get that warranty part taken care of. And I'm talking about the States. We have a warehouse out there. We have a couple of warehouses in Laredo and in Los Angeles that are constantly, sending products from, our customers or, warranty parts and stuff. So we do that extra part for them. We take care of their warranties for them.
Wow.
So you don't have to deal with anything. Even if you haven't bought the bike from us, that's the extra amount that will go. If you are out here looking for a bike and you don't like what you're looking for, then we go the extra mile to get you, even if it's, you know, recommending some other e-bike manufacturers, and then getting it out here. We have an import system too. So we import bikes from the States, and we make sure that you get the best price around. Okay.
Wow.
So we find open windows, and then we get them, and then you don't pay the high price that you would pay for, you know, electric bike, which it can be anywhere from 35 to 45% import fees on the bike itself.
So I want to make sure that you understand what you just said is, if you've got an electric bike or you've got a bike that's in the States that you want to get to Lake Chapala and Ajijic, Chris actually has a way of setting up that you can get that bike, your bike, here for a lot less than you would normally if I was to go buy a bike and just bring it into the state, into the country. So that's huge. That's really a big thing because of the basically the tariffs and all that are put on items bringing them in are so high.
We get bikes we get bikes all the way up to, you know, $16,000. Believe me, $16,000. We have service them here. We treat them, you know, not all bikes are equal, but you know, we treat them the same way every single bike.
Wow.
You know, we have the capability to do that. They're totally experienced. We send them to shops that are out there just on, you know, knowing the e-bike, changing the brakes on the e-bike, you know, calibrating them. And so we carry special loops, which is, you know, a wax type of loop for the e-bikes. So we do that on the lubing system too on the service.
Wow.
Like I said, we also on the regular bikes use pretty much the same components, same oil system for the regular bikes as the electric bikes.
Wow.
Just because, you know, we want people to ride them and we want people to really use for them.
Right.
And so, you know, we take pride in what we do, and then we back it up with the full warranty on every single part. Even if your bike that you have bought us here is out of warranty, we'll do the best we can to get you back out there and riding, and for little to no cost. Okay.
Wow.
So we actually we take pride in what we do, and that's what we've been here for, you know, almost 2 years with excellent reviews. The next round, it's actually I want to think that, you know, it's actually like a dealer for bikes. You know, you want to make sure that your bike gets done gets done right, and you have a fully backup. That if something that's right, you're gonna come back to us and we're gonna get it right.
Wow.
So that's the service that we do. I tell people that, you know, if you pay cheap, you're gonna get it cheap. Okay. So you know, we do you know, original parts. We use premium oil. We use premium components to get your bike right.
Wow.
And fast.
So as you can tell, if you're wanting to do anything when it has to do with bikes, whether it be renting or buying, that you want to make sure that you come to Stroll. Stroll is right on the Carretera, almost across the street from the bus station here.
Exactly.
And come in and ask for Chris. Again, he's the owner. And as you can tell, this shop is all about bikes. Everything that you need to know about bikes.
All bikes. So we're actually expanding to you know, getting some other brands. We got this new brand also. It's working out really well, and so we want to get the people, you know, choices and
right.
And you know, not only that, you know, every bike, like I said, is different, and every bike has different capabilities. And with time, we've noticed that, you know, there's people that have replaced their daily commuting for a bike, so they would need, you know, some extra storage to get their parts, you know, or not the parts, their you know, their milk, their fruits, their vegetables. You know, that's how the tricycle came out to be that popular. And now we carry cargo bikes, which are, you know, they can carry up to 400 pounds in the back only, you know, not counting yourself in the front. And so you can put a big basket on it, or you can throw whatever you want on it. There's mid drives, there's back hubs, there's all types of motors, all types of batteries. So, you know, all I can say is come on in, try one of our bikes. You can try one of our bikes, you know, no compromises. You know, we're not going to push you. We're not those kinds of, you know, push sellers.
Yeah.
So you can try one of our bikes. You know, you can take it for a spin. We got a couple of demos that you can try out, and you know, have fun at the same time. So
Good
even
deal.
even if it's not a purchase, then maybe you'll be recommending us, or even if you don't, you just have fun and know what a e-bike it's really like.
Well, I want to say thank you for
No,
inviting
thank you.
us to
Thank
come
you.
and take a look at the shop and
Thank
spending a few moments with us. Folks, I'll just tell you, I'm really impressed. I used to race bikes some time back,
Nice.
and what's really interesting is when I drove by here and saw these, I could just tell that this was somebody that knew bikes. So again, if you don't want to have to get a taxi, you want to get a bus, you want to be around the lake, you want to be able to get around, not necessarily put a lot of exertion, or you do want to get some sweat equity there, you're able to get a bike. It's easy. There's a lot of people that come and do that. And so I just want to encourage you, if you're going to do that, come by and see Chris at Stroll. And with that, I just want to say thank you for being a part of this video. You really know that this is really if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's a great community, and you want to make sure you're a part of that. Give us a thumbs up. What that does lets other folks looking for great things and what to do while at Lake Chapala that they're able to do also and find the video. Also comment. We'd love to hear from you, love to communicate with you, going back and forth. And also want to encourage you to go ahead and hit that bell, because when you do, you'll be immediately notified when our next video comes out. So with that, again, thank you so much for being a part of this video. Thank you to Chris.
Thank you
And
very
also,
much, man.
you have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next video.
Thank you.
That's the one right there. That's a cute bike.
Isn't it?
Yes.
I love it.
Very cute.
Yeah. Yes.
You enjoy yourself with that.
I do. I love it.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Barbara's found her bike. You like that, honey?
I can get on it.
She can get on it.